Hello, hello, hello. We are back. Yes, Mad Stork Media, Jeff. And I got to tell you, I was watching a little bit of Randall. He did like an afternoon little stream. And Randall's trying to turn over a new leaf or something. And it was just too good to pass up. So I had to come on and talk about my buddy Randall. So let's get started. I'm telling you, this guy's trying to move into a different direction. He's Mr. Self-Help now. I don't know how long that's going to last, but that's what he's trying to do. Listen, Mad Stork Media.
Oh, yeah, baby.
All right, Randall, let's hear you. Uh-oh. Randall? Randall, do you got trouble again with your microphone? What is the deal? Randall, why are you... Hello, Randall? Randall? Hello? Randall? Randall, I can't hear you. Randall? Come on, Randall. There's Chimmy. Hey, is Chimmy a self-help? Is she like a therapist or what? She sure does act like one when she's talking. Someone clue me in on that, please. Is she a therapist? Oh, Randall. Oh boy, he's having trouble. Who's that guy anyway? Randall likes to go backstage with all these wrestlers. I don't even know who that is. Randall, are you going to start? Randall. Well, at least he's getting everybody ready for his memberships. That's right. Give him some money. Populate them goals. Gift some memberships so Randy makes some money. Come on, Randall. What's going on here? Why aren't you starting? What's going on? Come on, buddy. Let's go. Randall, are you ever going to start? Randall, why don't you I got a good idea. Randall, here's a good idea for you. All right, you're making all this money on these goals, right? On these memberships. Why not get a good microphone? Just get a good microphone. Or get something that runs the microphone so you don't have these problems. Come on, Randall. Let's go here. Let's get this show started. I don't have all night. Okay, here we go. Come on, Randall. Randall. Okay, hang on. Hang on, people. He's coming. Hang on.
You know,
Hang on.
live stream.
Look at this.
Sometimes you run into situations such as that, that your microphone is not working. Would you believe it?
Get a new
Would you
one.
believe it? And on the fly, you have to figure it out.
Got to figure it out, Randall.
Figure it out. Indeed. How we doing out there, people? How we doing out there? This is dinner time radio. Hey, Mom, what's for dinner?
Okay, stop
You know
right
how we
there.
do it.
Please. Did you hear what he said? This is dinner time radio. This is YouTube, Randall. It's not radio. What is your infatuation with radio? What's the deal on that? You always wanted to be a DJ, so you think everything's radio now? Is that what this is all about? This is YouTube. Okay? Come on now.
What is for dinner?
What is for dinner?
What are we eating tonight?
What
are we doing? Mic check to the gods. You know how this goes, right? I go by the name of JFK. Law Talk is coming through with some turbulence right off the bat.
Shrimp for
If you
dinner.
have any carry-on luggage, please put it up in the overhead bins. And if you have a carry-on, make sure
Now look at
you put it between your legs because things tend to move in flight. Keep it real tight. Your backpack, that is.
Can somebody
Put your trays up.
I've been wanting to know this since I started like hanging out with JFK. What is the thing about the plane being up 39,000 feet? What is the meaning of that? Can somebody explain that? Just wondering.
But before you do, before You do. Make sure you take out your Cliff Bars, your nips, your vapes, or whatever your vice might be, because we're about to go up to 39,000 feet for sure.
39.
Remember, we got goals in different area codes. Go ahead and populate them right now. Let's match the energy.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it's all about,
Right.
people. That's what it's
Got to
all
get those
about.
memberships
For
up.
sure. For sure. For sure.
You know, this was another thing. Randall had about 200 people watching him. And then he got done, and all of a sudden he had 1,500 views. Nobody's explaining that to me, by the way.
Yes.
Is that a YouTube thing?
We are here.
I got to figure it out.
Are we going to watch a whale movie on this flight? I don't know. Maybe we can watch, what do you want to watch?
Boy.
Sunflower.
Oh, Randall took that the wrong way. I can tell just by his voice. He took that the wrong way. So somebody's talking about watching a movie, and Randall wants to speak. He's not going to watch a movie. He's not going to watch clips. He wants to talk. And somebody said this, so he took it the wrong way. Here we go. I could tell right in his tone that he took it the wrong way.
I don't know. Yeah, Sunflower. We like the orcas over here. We like the ocean. Open up your mind a little bit. Open up your mind, because life is real, and there's bigger things going on in this world than the bullshit that we get caught up in, the petty mindset. There's people right now that are in the prison system.
Oh my. Did he just say that? That we get caught up in the bullshit? Okay, another thing I want to ask. What happened to Alex? All of a sudden, Jay Brill and JFK are off the Alex thing. What happened? What happened to Alex? But he's saying getting caught up in the bullshit. And that's all he was caught up in the bullshit of Glare and Turtle Boy. But see, he's turning over a new leaf here. So let's listen. All right. This is the new JFK right here.
We're fighting over Reese's peanut butter cups and ramen noodles. There's couples arguing right now. What?
Okay.
Kids, people yelling at their kids for no reason. People walking by Mass General Hospital right now, not even blinking an eye, walking right past it. Mass General, there it is. Nice, beautiful hospital, not knowing there's people inside there right now that wish they could be outside, wish they could breathe some air, wish they could take a walk, wish they could get on a train. And people are complaining that they're on the train. They're complaining that they're on the train. They don't have a car. They're complaining that they can't afford a car. All these different things. So when you look at that situation right there of the orcas, 50 years, 100 years in the ocean, ducking and diving humans, because the humans want to kill them. The humans want to capture them. The humans are the danger.
As we listen to Randall here, and his Venmo is on the bottom there, so people want to send him. My Venmo is on the top. I'm trying to be like Randall, okay? I put mine on the top so it's not on the bottom like his. Randall, he's going in different directions here, all right? So we got to try to follow him a little bit on what he's trying to get the message out. But it's funny, right? How he's trying to get this whole new message. And here he was, just a couple of months ago, going after Glare, going after Turtle Boy, going after Ray from Dallas. But now he's turned over a new leaf. Did he turn over the new leaf because he started losing people? Is that the reason? It's interesting. I don't know.
Yeah. And they survived. That is bigger than us. That is bigger than us. And that's what this channel represents. It represents that spiritual mindset, the mindset that you ain't as big as you think you are. Be humble. Maintain God first at all times.
Come on, what happened to you? You always thought you were bigger than life. You were a rapper. Come on. What's going on here, Randall?
That's what this channel represents. So if you want to watch a whale movie, there's a whale story for you.
Oh, boy.
Not a real story, a whale story. You like the whale story? It's a whale story, not a real story. Goddamn.
You're rocking with the idiot Randall.
For sure, though.
Come on, Jeff.
Lent is over, huh? Back with the donuts. What type of donuts? I mean, a powdered donut's good every once in a while. Anybody likes powdered donuts?
He's trying to be better now. Don't call it
powdered donut. Cinnamon. Cinnamons are good.
got to tell everybody, please hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. Trying to be like Randall, trying to get to 100 people watching. It'd be really nice if we get there. Be nice to get to 100 subscribers too. I know that's asking a lot, all right? I know that's asking a lot. But I think you guys can do it for me. And I mean, come on. You give Randall so much. I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to help him out. See, I asked for this about a month ago. I said, Randall, I'm going to keep on sniping you until you turn over a new leaf and be better in your show. And I guess he's listening to me because all of a sudden he's trying to turn over that new leaf. So I think he's been listening. I don't know. What do you think?
Gotta like a cinnamon donut, no? Gotta like that type of
I don't
donuts.
think you need any donuts.
Whale story. Good evening. It is dinner time. What are we eating tonight?
Jay Burrow's not here.
What are we doing? Did anybody go
Is
to the
it
gym?
Jay-
Anybody
Jay
already go
Lifestyle
to the
looks
gym? What's going on?
with his
Or the
own
early morning for sure.
his
Nah, give me a
donut
sweaty old gym anytime.
drink.
Yes, Greek Princess is here. Renee is here. Gigi is here. Appreciate everybody being here for sure.
Okay.
Sorry for the little bit of turbulence coming in at the beginning.
I know. It's just you, though. It's just your mic.
I do appreciate your time.
I do
That's for
appreciate your
sure.
time, too.
That
JFK.
is for sure. Your time.
JFK. JFK.
There goes Kev's bike.
No, I thought that was
An
your
early
bike.
flight. Yes, it's an early flight. We hit all
It's
different
Heavy Kev's.
time
Okay.
zones.
I thought it was your
We're
bike.
flying early tonight.
I thought it was your little.
But yeah, we've been talking about the Aaron Hernandez case a little bit on this, the mindset of the stinking thinking. We talked about it yesterday. We talked about Kevy, how the dynamic of Kevy actually, his mother actually being a foster parent and him being a son of a mother who did that as a job, the dynamic of it. And Kevy actually said last night, I don't know if you guys watched the stream, but he actually said last night that he used to follow the same rules basically they had. He would follow the same rules.
Well, it was
So
in
like
the
in the
same
morning
house,
time, he said
I'm right.
13 bowls of cereal on the table with saran wrap on them, and the milk was in the fridge. Kevy would take the saran wrap off the cereal, pour the milk, and have a bowl of cereal with the fellas. Would you
No
believe it?
way. Wow.
That's a pretty crazy dynamic.
It is.
But this system is
so what you're telling us is that Kevy Kev woke up and there's foster kids. Kevy Kev's hungry. And so he had to take the milk out of the refrigerator if he was going to eat cereal. Wow. What a dynamic. That is a dynamic.
is a funny thing, and it's going on right now. It's a 24-hour thing. It never stops. The jail business, the Department of Youth Service, the court business. And some people use the court as, some people like to go to court. Some people like to put charges against people and hang around courthouses and like that. Me personally, I don't like that. I don't like being anywhere near a courthouse, to be honest with you.
Oh, wait a second.
I don't find
Wait a second. He doesn't like being around the courthouse, but then he sends Jay Brill to the courthouse to pick on Turtle Boy. This guy's mind blowing. He is like, he wants you to forget everything he's done up until this point, and this is turning over the new leaf, I guess. I don't know. But we don't have that short of memories. Come on, JFK. Why don't you just come on and say, you know what? I've been a bad guy. It's time to turn this thing over a little bit. Instead of like telling stories and then saying, like you didn't have any part of anything. What is going on with you? He's scaring me. He's really scaring me. Randall, are you okay? Are you okay? Do we need a wellness check, Randall? Do we need that?
And being around that environment, and you got to have a certain stomach being a lawyer, a judge, a probation officer, being caught up in that system, the smells, the noises, everything about it does something to me personally. This is a me thing. Let me rewind that. This is a me thing. It's just a tough place to be around, the court. It's a retro thing. Like, it never changed. Like, Whether you walk in the courthouse in 1976 or you walk in a courthouse in 2026, 50 years later, it doesn't make a difference. It's still the same thing. And that mindset of a criminal is the same thing. The mindset of hustling, getting there, is being slighted, not thinking about others. When you got this crazy, destructive thinking, such as Aaron Hernandez, who
What about your
was a very talented kid,
thinking a
played
couple of months
football, the
ago?
whole thing, but his mindset was, you can't disrespect me. He had a certain way
That
he
was
thought,
kind of you, though, JFK.
and he didn't think about it.
You thought everybody was disrespecting you like I was and Turtle Boy was, and you demanded respect. See, you're kind of talking about yourself here.
His wife, well, his fiance at the time. He didn't think about his daughter. He didn't think about his family, who he hurt, his legacy. He didn't think about that. All he thought about was the short term result. And that's basically what happens, because they're stupid. And then there's Aaron Hernandez stupid. And a lot of these people out here are straight Aaron Hernandez stupid.
So then there's JFK stupid. And then there's Aaron Hernandez stupid. JFK stupid was, for a couple of months, he went off on Turtle Boy and everything. Everything was about Turtle Boy and the glare. But now he's recovered. And so now he's okay. And now he's going to help everybody else. This is what this is all about, I guess.
Like, why? Like, you sit there and you say, why?
Why?
Why are you doing this?
Why are you doing this, JFK?
You got kids from different parts of town that grew up good, and they're going out there self-sabotaging. They're doing drugs. But it starts where your kid, it all starts like maybe with their diet, enabling
diet.
Kids, instead of trying to get them on a different diet, get them involved in some type of activity, you start feeding them Twinkies. You start letting them watch what they want to watch.
Okay.
You don't give them chores. You let their room be the way it is, right? Dirty or whatever it might be. Just dirty, probably not the right word, but just, cluttered, so to speak. And you just let that happen. You don't give them no structure. And then what happens? Now you think there's something wrong with the kid, right? And this is from like a kid that lives in Danvers. Now you think there's something wrong with him. He's lazy. He doesn't like school. He's mad. He's upset.
What about the kid in Lynn, Massachusetts? You know what? 30 years, 40 years ago, 30 years ago, whatever it is. What about that kid in Lynn, Massachusetts? Let's talk about him.
He doesn't have no friends. He says his friends are bullying him. And then it's back to the simp. Because now in today's era, kids know they can use that as a way to stay home from school, a way to get attention. Mom, I'm being bullied in school. Or Mom, my teacher's being mean to me.
Mom.
The simp. The simp.
Bullied in school by JFK.
Sympathy will manipulate your mind. People use the sympathy. The poor me.
Randall.
And how crazy is that? It's the tale of two generations. Like, to me, like, that's what I see. And that's what I study when I talk to like young kids. And when, I'm not trying to act like I'm a professor or anything like that.
Did he say that? Did he say that he talks to young kids? Could you imagine this guy talking to young kids about getting on the right track? And then the kids go home and watch his YouTube presentations? Wow. What is he going to talk about? Failed rapping? Failed disc jockey? Failed car salesman? He's going to talk about all the failures, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't even imagine this guy talking to. If I had a kid, wow. JFK, come on, buddy.
But that's my own little thing that I do. When I go out and I talk to the younger kids and I kick it with them and they tell me what they're going through, I always notice there's a line, there's the same theme that runs through it. It's the simp. Like they're bitching and complaining somewhere along the line. And then like with us, when we grew up, like we didn't have time to do that.
But just a couple of months ago, you were simping like crazy, wanting people to feel sorry for you. Because everybody was picking on you, JFK. And you were so upset with everybody. Talking about Turtle Boy and the glare. You were just so upset that everybody's watching them and they weren't watching you. And that sympathy was just nuts. And then they should send you money, remember? And then you got gold chains. You don't have your gold chain on tonight now because you're turning over the new leaf. Come on, JFK.
Because we were pushed.
This guy is the master, I believe. It's just my opinion now. He's a master at manipulation. This guy is something else.
And pulled to do things. And What the Duck made a great point last night. She
Oh,
said, we're a generation that wasn't even seen, never mind heard or forgotten about. We were a generation that wasn't even seen. So basically, we just got pulled right into the fire, pushed right into the ocean, had to swim.
Different times.
And honestly, that's the way some of us learned how to swim. How crazy is that? And I'm not trying to be corny. I'm just trying to make a point. This is the monologue. This is the beginning of the stream. This is dinner time. This is not my wheelhouse. I don't do dinner time lives.
This is a monologue. Wow. We're going back to, this is what they do, the Tonight Show. Jimmy Fallon, he does his monologue. So that's what this guy's doing now. Wow.
But I am trying to set the plate, set the table. I'm trying to sit back and eat with you. And so let's match the energy while we're at it. Okay. Let's match the energy while we're at it. Can we do that?
Money.
You see the same theme of the simp, the poor me. Shit ain't going right. And I just ain't like that. Me personally, as a man, I'm not like that. Like that.
He's not like that. That's why you should give him money for his memberships. He's not like that. Come on. JFK's not like that. He's not asking for sympathy. He's no, come on. Just get the bank account going. Come on. Give him some money.
Wrong person to come up and simp to, because when you do, I might not call you on it on Monday. I might even let it slide on Tuesday. I might even let it go for 2 months, 3 months, 5 months. I might let it go for a year.
Oh boy.
But best believe this guy right here, I know that you're just a simp. I know that you're just bullshitting. I know that you believe your own bullshit. I know now that you're
about you, JFK. That's exactly what I think about you, Randall. I think you're a big bullshitter. I really do. I think you're one of the biggest bullshitters. And this is blowing my mind what you're trying to do here. Blowing my mind. Unbelievable.
You need to tell this story. You're creating a story and you're starting to believe your own bullshit. And the more and more you look at me, you got to distance yourself. The more and more you look at me, you got to distance yourself, because I'm looking at you with a different type of eye. We got options, because I know that
options.
The simp, you're trying to sympathize. It's manipulation. I can understand. I have empathy for you.
You're the master of that.
I can understand some of the POV, the point of view of what you're saying.
Ooh, POV.
What are we going to do?
Point of view.
Are we going to get through it? Are we going to make moves? Or are we going to talk about it? Are we going to sit back and watch things happen? Or are we going to make things happen? So you don't want to be cool with a guy like me. You don't want to be cool with a guy like me, because I really don't give a fuck about your feelings.
Woo, you don't care about
I just don't. And that's the tales of two generations. That's the way. That's a me thing.
Me thing.
That's a me thing. That's a JFK, a Randy thing.
You hurt my feelings.
I really don't care about your feelings. I just don't.
Randall, I care about your feelings. I care about
but you're distant.
Hey,
and you want to stay distant. And
he just said he doesn't care about my feelings, but now he just apologized. So he does care about my feelings.
You run and you stay distant and you hide because you owe me an apology. You owe me an apology because you want to simp. And you want to.
You owe me an apology too now for being the biggest bullshitter. And for some reason, you think people are dumb. There's Randall dumb and there's Aaron Hernandez dumb. And right now you think everybody is really dumb because you're trying to pull this whole new thing about your stream here. And you don't want anybody to think about what happened a couple of months ago and the way you were just crazy about Will and Turtle Boy and Ray from Dallas. What happened to Alex? I want to know about Alex, JFK. What happened to him? You don't talk about him at all anymore.
Simp, and you want to simp, and you want to manipulate. You want to move things around. You want to just be chaotic.
Randall,
and I see through the bullshit.
Randall, you going to send somebody to the courtroom tomorrow for Wednesday, later today, for Turtle Boy? You're going to be on the side of Meredith? Remember, you were really sticking up for Meredith. Is that what you're going to do? I haven't heard. You haven't talked about that. All right.
I'm looking at you with that same eye. You know that eye.
Yeah, I know that eye.
And when I came in this movement, I seen many, many people doing this.
Okay.
The simp, manipulating. That's not what I do here.
That's what you do.
That's not what this channel is about.
Oh,
I'm
no,
not
that's
about
what it
that.
is.
I'm not
Yeah.
about creating an image of myself to cater, to manipulate you, to lie to you. I am who I am.
He almost said, I'm not here to create drama. He almost said it. But he is. He is Mr. Drama.
I'm the guy you've seen in the studio. I introduced you to everybody that I know. I told you who James Jackson was, a friend of mine. I introduced you to Kevy Kev. I showed you Jimmy. I showed you my boy Jay, the kid JW. You might know him. I introduced you to Static Selector, Terminology,
No,
Paul Walls, the studio. I showed you who I was. I never once wanted sympathy from you. All I wanted to do is add to this channel. All I want to do is add to it. I want
to add to it, but you got to send me memberships, okay? Send me membership money. I just want to add to it. Just send me some memberships. All right? I introduced you to everybody, all my friends. I don't know who they are, but you know who they are. You know, I'm a nice guy. I'm Randall. And I'm down to earth. Come on now. This is who he is.
I want to tell the stories. I want to break it down. I want to learn together.
Oh, there we go.
I want to learn on the job because this is what this live streaming is. It's live. Who knows? I might just punch this camera right in the face right now.
I want to
break everything and just shut it all down.
Yep.
What did JFK do? He crashed out. He threw his computer across the room. Maybe not. But I'm not going to sit there and have the simp and have the manipulation. And I see that theme a lot in this space, but I also see it in the younger generation. They put on the Crocs, they put on the sweatpants, they grow their hair out, they grow a beard. They talk about how, life ain't good and, and this and that. And they give reasons of why they're lacking. There's no reason to lack. You only get one shot at this. If you're a teenager out there and you're 19 years old, you only got one shot to be 19, one shot to be a teenager. There's one
you only had one shot at this. And then you started out the wrong way, and now you're trying to make a full circle and come back a different way. But see, we all remember the way you were. So is this part of self-help that you can turn the corner and be somebody you're not? All right, I'll listen more.
You turn 25 years old, they don't give a fuck no more. Now you're an adult. They don't care. There's no more excuses.
Yep.
So I try to tell these kids, don't get caught up in your feelings. Just stick to the facts. Don't get caught up because the fact is, nobody cares. God has a plan for you. It was already a plan. That cross was the plan. Your mistakes are already forgiven. You're already going to be forgiven for them.
Forgiven.
You're going to already get
see what he's doing there
for them.
What he's doing there? In a roundabout way, Randall's asking for forgiveness. The way he acted before. But see, Randall's not going to be able to keep this up. He just won't. Randall's got too much anger in him. And he will not be able to keep this going. It sounds good. But do you notice how he brought God into it? And then he talked about forgiveness? That's what he's doing. He was asking everybody for forgiveness.
Mistakes already. It's already the plan. You got to live outside your mind, not inside your mind. And that's the tales of two generations.
So you got to live outside your mind and not inside your mind. You can't have inside your mind Turtle Boy and the Glare living in it. And that's what you got caught up on. You got caught up on them. And you let it overtake you, Randall. And now you're trying to get away from it.
And then what happens is when you start simping and you start getting caught up in your feelings and you don't think no one understands you, that's when self-sabotage can happen.
Yeah.
Then you get caught up in the drugs.
Oh, okay.
But you're not going to work. You see it so many times. You're not going to work. So now you learn things. You learn things. You learn how to boost. You learn how to steal razor blades.
Is that what you did, Randall? Stealing those polos? Is that what you did? You learned that? You said you had a pretty good home life. Your mom. Then you just got caught up with the wrong people. You know, boosting. Is that what it was, Randall?
Roy film. You learn how to go to put polos in the bag because you're doing
There we go.
anything
See?
to monetize or your habit to get money for that habit, if that's the right word.
But you
And now
said
you get caught up in this.
but Randall, you said you didn't have a habit, so why were you boosting? Why were you stealing? You're smart enough to know that if it's not yours, you don't need it. What's the deal, Randall? Let's talk about that. Oh wait, you're forgived. That's right. You already got forgiveness for that. I forgot. Sorry about that, Randall. I forgot.
System, and when you go in that system and you get caught up in the system, whether it's NA, AA, whether it's jail, whether it's hospitals, whether it's halfway houses, you are now entering the dark side. And I can assure you, there is no simping allowed in these places. And now
you are now entering the JFK dark side. The dark side. You are now entering.
trying to navigate your way through it. Now you're trying to understand why this probation officer don't give two shits about you. Now you're trying to understand why the judge said to be there at 9 o'clock and they called your name at 9:05. And at 9:30, you showed up. And when you showed up, you got on the late call and they called you late. And the judge said, I told you to be here at 9:05. Hold him to 2 o'clock. And they put you downstairs in the bullpen till 2 o'clock.
Oh boy.
If you're lucky, they'll let you out. If not, they'll hold you on some type of bail. And you don't understand it. You don't understand why these people are fucking with you. Because this has not changed. The system has not changed. If you can get away from it and you can stay away from it and you can take that away from your life.
Randall, they're screwing with you because you got in trouble and then you didn't show up on time. It's pretty simple. So what's your point?
And pull that away from you. And the young kids don't understand that is what bridges us together, the system.
See, Chimmy needs to get in here. That Chimmy speaks or whatever. She needs to get in here because she's the therapist, I guess. I don't know. She's the one that's always talking about all this stuff. So maybe she's the one that got in JFK's ear and said, hey, Randall, you got to change, man. You got to change. You're almost 50 years old and you're still riding a Schwinn 20-inch bicycle. So you got to change, man. 50 years old. Maybe it's time to get a 10-speed instead of that 20-inch banana bike. Got to change, buddy.
This broken fucking system. It bridges us together. Coming through, Becky, with the energy. Thank you so much, Orca Energy.
Well, there's some
we love that you let us into your world and show us who you really are and record. We like what we see. Thank you so much, What the Duck. I appreciate you. Preach it, brother. Facts. Yes. Oh, them losses turn into lessons for sure.
Yes.
But it's like,
yes.
I seen people.
Like he's getting money like what he wants. You know, it's unbelievable. I'm sorry. I mean, he makes me laugh. He really does. Because he's just full of bullshit. And these people believe what comes out of his mouth. He's full of bullshit, people. He's a bullshitter. Oh, man. Randall, I got to say, though, you got the people giving you money. You know, you're doing something right because you got people believing you. I haven't got there yet. But, I mean, you're doing it. I don't know how you're doing it, but you're doing it.
In my age group that still haven't got it together. They still can't string one good day together.
Well, there's
not
a lot
one
of people like that, Randall. There's a lot of people like that, even in my age group. It happens all the time. There's people that just can't string those good days together. It's tough on some people. I mean, it's just a tough thing. So you're going to sit and bash people because they can't do it the way you think they should be doing it? You know, You just got to stop that. You worry about that stuff. So now you're going to turn your channel into where you're going to help everybody. You're going to help everybody with their depression. And I mean, just last week you were telling everybody to bang their head on the sink. Now all of a sudden it's just self-help Randy. You're going to tell us to bang our heads on the sink a little bit more? What? I don't know what direction you're taking here again, but it's a new one. Let's listen more.
Not one good day. Let me tell you what happened to me the other day. When I was in Boston last time.
Here we go.
It was like a couple weeks back. One of my friends came down.
That's when he was doing a couple weeks back.
There was like a little after party.
He was doing his CD recording. Yeah, the wellness check, $30. Now, if you want to get that, you can get that from Randy for $30. You can get that recording. I have not heard the music. I'm sorry. But I'm sure you can get it. Check it out. $30. It's not worth $30, people, but that's what he's selling it for. So now he's going to tell us a story what happened a couple of weeks ago when he was in Boston doing his thing. So we'll see what he's got to say about this now. I'm sure this is a good story. What's going on, Randall?
Party at this woman's house.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't trying to even go over to this after party. I wasn't even trying. I was trying to go to sleep.
Randall.
I ended up back at my hotel. Where my hotel wasn't too far from the after party. Okay. Some people I grew up with there. One of my boys ended up over there. One of my good friends, he ended up over there because he thought I was going.
Gotcha.
So I'm at the hotel. I had just performed. I already took, the little fit that I had, little outfit that I had off. I'm in my sweatpants. I'm ready to go to sleep, brush my teeth. I'm done.
You performed? Where the hell did you perform? Who hired you to perform? I didn't hear anything about this. Somebody's got to help me out with that. Randall was performing a couple of weeks ago somewhere in Boston. What the hell? I did not know about this. And he had a little old, what did he wear on stage? His Nike jumpsuit? What was he wearing? He said he got out of it and all that. Wow. Randall had a gig, everybody, in Boston. Wonder how many showed. 20,000? 15,000? Was it at the Garden? Did you have a show at the Garden, Randy? Holy shit.
About 1:30 in the morning. It's still early, though.
Okay.
I mean, technically, right? So, where you at, man? Where you at? I'm at the telly, bro.
Yeah,
Sleepy weepy.
Sleepy
weepy.
I had a gig tonight.
Sleepy weepy, man. Right?
Gig.
So my boy's like, hey, man, we're playing spades, man. I need a spade partner, man. Come through, man. Let's play some spades. I'm like, man, spades. Let's play some whist. So I said, you know what, man? We're in Boston, right? Boston runs on dunks, right?
Wow.
All right, you know what? I'm going to go get a coffee. I'm going to throw a hoodie on. I'm going to come see you. So I roll over there, Dolo, of course. Your man JFK is always Dolo. I go over there and I play spades. I think we played spades till like 5:30 in the morning. We won. But the girl's house was over. The kid who actually has a relationship with this female wasn't there.
JFK,
he's a friend of mine too.
Your friend's girlfriend.
He wasn't there.
JFK.
And I was asking, where is he? Now, mind you, this woman, she's not my type.
Oh boy. Okay.
Nothing like that.
All right.
And to be fair, she wasn't even on that type of time meeting. Like, it wasn't that type of thing at all. She was actually a great host.
Okay.
She was actually very nice. A couple of my people's over there. We ordered some pizza. There's a spot that was open late.
Okay.
We ended up ordering some pizza, some wings. And we were just chilling out, man, listening to some old. Actually, it was a good time.
Okay.
It actually really ended up being a good time. It was very intimate. It was like probably like 5 of us. And we would
play some old music of JFK. Were they banging your hits on the old stereo? Banging those JFK hits? JFK show off records? They're banging those hits, I bet, right? That's why it was a good time for you.
Just playing spades, man. A lot of years, man, of these people. I knew these people for a long time. A lot of, it's not every day you can say, hey, remember that time in 1992? Remember that time in 1993? And not a lot of people are left like that.
Okay.
And if they are, you don't associate with them, right? Like, you don't really talk to them like that.
Well,
so it's a wellness check. And I'm on that type of time right now where I feel like, where I'm at the stage of my life, I have to like take the higher road. Some of my friends are not in the best
Did you
physical, mental
did you
space,
hear
but
that?
that's okay.
He's at the time of his life, this part of his life where he needs to take. Did you hear that? He needs to take the high road. What? I told him that 3 months ago. I said, Randall, you got to take the high road on some of this stuff. And now he said it. He's got to take the high road. Who is this guy? I want to box him right in his nose. I do. And I'm not an angry guy, but I want to box him right in his nose. Who is this guy? Seriously. Is this going to get better? I hope it gets better.
Okay. I can still go check them out,
Okay.
still pull up on them, still take them for a coffee.
Okay.
Got to keep them at arm's reach.
Oh.
I'm not willing to cross boundaries. I got a family to take care of.
Oh,
I got people who rely on me.
yeah.
My job is not to take care of you or to give you anything.
What?
I can help you.
You don't want to give anybody anything, but then you ask everybody else to give you something. Right? Wow.
Show you the way. I can only give you so much. I give you my time, which is worth a lot more than anything. It's my time. So I went over there playing spades. Like I said, great time playing spades, kicking it, talking. But the kid who actually goes, like I said, with this woman who was the host at her apartment, nice apartment, he wasn't there. And I was wondering why he wasn't there. I guess some shit happened between them or something. So about 4 or 5, whatever. Fast forward.
Okay.
We had a good time. See you later. 5:30 comes. I got to go. Back to the telly. I go. Sleepy weepy. 10 a.m. I'm up. Showered. Gone. I got to handle some things. I'm in Boston. I only got so much time. I got to make some things happen. I get back to where I'm at. Like 3-4 days later, I get a call from this kid.
3-4 days later,
who do I go back
to the hotel
to 34 years with?
Wow.
That honestly, I like a lot. And he hits me up, and I pick up the phone like, "Hey, what's good?" And he's on fire. He's on fire.
Did you do something with
him? And keep in mind, 4 days went by.
You did.
4 days went
Randall.
by.
Something happened.
And there was no.
It's got to be about a girl. It
was the tunnel vision, right?
It has to be.
The tunnel vision. He couldn't see past. Couldn't see to the left, to the right. He didn't understand the situation.
Like, girl. Talk about the girl,
went out,
Randall.
I had a performance. I got booked.
What? See,
am I Jay-Z? Am I Cardi B? No. Far from
it. He got booked in Boston or surrounding area. We need to find out where that was, and how come none of us were invited? How come he didn't do a video of it? Randall, you didn't do a video of you having a gig? I'm ready to call bullshit, but Randall, you had a gig. Holy smokes. You're not Cardi B. All right. Not Jay-Z. All right. So I guess it wasn't at the Garden.
I'm just a dude. I'm just a man. I ain't shit. But I got booked.
I've been saying that.
And to be my age and to be where I come from, and for someone to legit book you still, I mean, I used to get booked a lot back in, from like 07, 05, probably like 05, 06.
How come I never heard of you then? If you got booked so much, how come I've never heard of you? I don't get it. Don't get it. All right. Let's hear this. How long a run did you have? Let's hear this. Said 05. So what do we think? He's going to say what? 05 to 20, or it's going to be a long term. I guarantee you that.
2017, I had a hell of a run.
Okay.
Then things change, right? Music starts changing, dynamics and certain things, and the bookings wasn't as much. But I had a hell of a run, and I'm still getting booked though. I don't get booked as frequent, but I still get booked. But I also wear another hat nowadays, and I also don't chase it like I used to. I could be getting booked more, but I got other things that I'm doing now. And one of them is the DAD.
Dad.
And I'm locked into that. So I sacrifice to be spending more times with my kids
All right.
than to move around. And back then I could move around like that because I didn't have that situation going on.
Gotcha.
But I had that situation going on a couple of weeks ago
Okay.
where I was locked in. And keep in mind, I have a
Right.
partner that I do this with, Wade Barber. Everybody knows who he is.
Oh yeah, I
I'm
know.
working with.
I know who he. Oh my God, Wade Barber. I know who that is. Oh my, he's big. He is. He's a star. He's a star. Who the frick is Wade Barber? Who is that? Oh,
him since 2010, since he was 18.
Oh wow.
And we have sound check, and he's looking for, he's younger. So he's looking forward to this.
Well, of course.
And I'm looking forward to it too. Don't get it twisted. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But I also been down this road 1,000 times. And don't get me wrong, Wade has it too. But Wade, it's different. He's younger. It hits him a little bit different nowadays. And I'm not jaded. I'm not jaded. I appreciate any booking. I appreciate any time I get to show my craft, anytime to perform in front of people. I am definitely not jaded, but there's just a certain way I operate during that space. I don't get, it takes a lot to get me, it takes a lot to get me nervous, to rattle me, to be in front of people I never seen.
I can see that.
To see old friends.
Yep.
I put myself in a space where I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be an introvert where I'm worried about seeing someone from the past. No, I invite that.
Okay.
I want to see someone from the past. I want to see everybody. I want to talk to you. I want to touch, and if there's something I ever did to you or something that I might have said to you and you feel a certain way.
Wait. Now, earlier he said that he doesn't care. He doesn't give an F about anybody's feelings. Nothing. Now he's telling us that if I did you wrong, let's talk about it. Because I don't want I don't want anybody to feel bad. Talks out of both sides of his mouth. Right in front of us. He really doesn't believe that anyone that watches him is smart. That's what it is. He believes he's the smartest man in the room. And it's crazy.
I'm willing to make amends for it. I'm willing to hear you out because I do have compassion.
Oh, okay.
Now, I know I just said that I don't care about your feelings.
Well, I pointed that out.
I don't care about your feelings when it comes to being stuck in a rut. When you're not doing anything to correct your fuckery. Okay. I really don't. At that point,
that's kind of that's kind of.
But if there's something that I might have done,
that's kind of where I was with you, Randall. I wasn't feeling sorry for you because you were stuck in a rut, talking about Turtle Boy, talking about the glare. You're stalking the glare. I mean, then you got going with this Alex and you're talking with Meredith, the Turtle Boy's ex-girlfriend. You did all those things, and now you want forgiveness. You want forgiveness because why? Because you're not getting the views that you want. You're not getting the people watching you when you're live. So you want to turn this around a little bit, and all of a sudden I'm the new JFK. I'm the new guy. I don't want to talk about what happened a couple of months ago. I'm a new guy now. I'm still the guy, though, to tell you that you should bang your head off a sink, though. I'm still that guy.
And if you're growing and I'm growing, and this is
he's
making
growing,
me
right?
And you have an issue, I'm willing to hear you out.
Okay.
And not just for you, so you can move on, but for me, the growth in me, to have compassion and be like, all right, you know what? Let's make amends. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way, but I'll apologize to you if you.
Do you know who's sitting back listening to this? Chimmy. Chimmy is smiling like you would not believe because she thinks she's gotten to him. She's helping him. She is. She's sitting there listening to this and she's smiling. Just smiling.
You felt that way, right? And if it's genuine, I'm willing to do it. And you can always sense that. You can always sense if it's genuine, if it's not.
See,
that's wellness check. That's the growth. That's
I'm not seeing. I'm seeing a bullshitter right now, Randall. I'm not seeing the growth that you're talking about. I'm seeing the bullshitter right now. You got a lot more to do. All right.
That's the mindset.
Okay.
And I'm blessed to be here right now to speak this type of talk right now, because there's probably a lot of you out there right now that are going through this with people that you know and that you love, and you don't talk to them no more. And you're like, man, I would like to get with them one day. I would like to go out and hang out and talk to my friends, get
No,
some
not
people
really.
together. How do I go about doing that? Well, first thing you got to do is take the higher road, and you got to let it happen.
Oh, take the higher road again. It's going to take the high road now. JFK. Randall, you are a piece of work. You are really a piece of work.
So I invite that. So it was cool. So the point is, my boy, he had the tunnel vision on. He came out to see me, and everything was good. But I'm in a zone, man. I gotta know my lyrics.
Oh, yes.
I gotta perform, and I'm in a different space. My mind's in a different space. And I don't expect anybody to understand that, but that's what happens when you do these type of things that I do.
That's right. Yep.
For me, anyway. So
I got to tell you something, JFK. My best friend is on a stage, 15, 20, 30,000 people. Drums, the guy that carries the beat for the band. My best friend, plays drums for a major country star. Do you know what? When I go to the show, he doesn't treat me like that, like you're talking about. Nope, not one bit. He is so happy to see me. He's not telling me, hey, I'll catch you after the show. Nope. Not one time has my best friend Tracy ever said that to me. Not one time. Right up until showtime. That guy is talking to me. That guy is making sure I'm okay, making sure I can see, making sure I'm on stage next to him. Yeah, that's where I sit, Randy. I sit right on stage, right next to the drummer, so that he can turn around and look at me, and I'm right there. Yeah, he's not putting me off. He's not sitting there saying, hey, I got to go practice. I got to go warm up. Nope. Not once. But see, he's a professional. He's the man. He's had that job with this major country singer for 20 some years. He's a pro. And he appreciates the people that come out and see him. He really does. He's one of those guys that he'll take the time. And even the country singer that he works for is the same way. When he sees me, he comes over, shakes my hand, thanks me for coming. After the show, he comes over, gives me a hug, and thanks me for coming again. Just because you're doing a show, that doesn't mean you have to turn into somebody you're not. Randall, come on, man. Unbelievable.
Like I said, when he called me up, He was hot. He was so hot.
Yep.
He was like, yeah, man, everybody was over this girl's house and you guys were over there and blah, blah, blah. I said, listen, my man. I said, I went over there thinking you were there. I didn't know that you weren't there. And when you wasn't there, I asked her, where is he? I would like to see him. He was just at the spot. Why ain't he here? I would assume if he was just there at this place with you, he would go here. And I asked her, why isn't he here? But he was hot.
Randall.
And he was tripping out. And he was, just being wild on the phone. And I'm like, and I had to slow him down. I had to say, yo, listen, my man. Let me keep this 1,000 with you, my dude.
All right.
I'm not interested in your wifey.
Oh,
and you need to slow the fuck down of what you're saying. Because you're just in an incoherent state of mind right now. You're not even paying attention. I'm not even out there right now. I have there was no alternative motives
think he's telling this story because he wants everybody to believe that everybody's after him. Like all these women that want him. I think that's where the story's going. Because Randall's a threat around other guys' girlfriends.
I only went there because this person called me to come play spades.
That's right.
And that's a fact. But he was hot. And when I realized is that some people still got this same mentality years later, man. Years later.
It's horrible.
Years later, like, want to put their problems on other people's shoulders. Now, obviously, what really happened was him and that girl got in a fight. And he was using her get-together as a way for him to come out clean. He was cleaning dirt with dirt. Okay. And then it turned to mud. Okay. And that's what happened.
All right.
And I had to tell him, I'm like, listen, bro, don't put your issues that you got going on with this female on my shoulders, bro. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't put that shit on somebody else's shoulders.
No.
Don't put that on somebody else's shoulders. Do not put that on my shoulders. Because I'm not even on that type of time. I'm like, you came to my show, bro. My mindset was performing. I had a long day. I wasn't even, and I don't have to explain myself, I told him. I don't have to explain it, but I will, though. I will, because you feel a certain way.
I will explain.
And you know what? I'll be the bigger man right now.
Ooh.
Only because I can.
He can be.
Only because man. I know how this goes.
He can be.
Because anything I say at this point in mind, because this kid's a cuckoo bird. This dude's a serious dude.
Well, he's a cuckoo bird because he thinks that you're after his girlfriend. And you probably gave off that JFK because you're JFK, man. The girls want you. So he went cuckoo, I guess. But I knew when you're going to tell this story, I knew it was about the woman. I knew it.
Dude. And that's the thing. I know a lot of serious dudes.
Right.
And when I say serious, they can't see past things. Well, they don't know what passion is. They shit on people's dreams.
Well, sometimes, though, alcohol's involved. And, you know, if the guy's a drinker, if he's a drug user, you know, that could heighten the jealousy a little bit. You know, plus you got goddamn JFK in the room. JFK show off. The man. I mean, come on. That's jealousy written all over it.
Because they didn't chase theirs. And I'm in this space where I'm not thinking I'm a superstar. I invited him to come out. I wanted my friends to come out and see the performance. It was in the right spot.
JFK,
it was close to where everybody's.
JFK, you do think you're a superstar, though. You do think that. You want everybody to think that you're a superstar. This story is something else.
That it was the right time, and certain individuals came out, and it was certain personalities. It was like, hey, let's just all get together real quick. I want to see you. Not because I want to show off to you. Like, there's nothing to show off, bro. Well, this is not the Boston Garden. This is not 100,000 people. This is just me in a little small place going mic check to the gods. Come out. Let's have a few drinks. Let's laugh. Let's reminisce. I just want to see my people. And if you're interested in something like that, then come on out. But if you're going to come out and bring this lady with you,
so do you believe that JFK ever performed for more than, let's say, 2,000 people? Do you believe he has? That JFK himself? Be interesting.
Having this situation with, and she gets a little nice, and she starts saying, hey, everybody could come back to my house and we could continue to party. Listen, I wasn't even interested of going back there, but the people that I was with, they assumed that I was going back there. Like, well, people who came out to see me, old friends, assumed that I was going back there, and I didn't give them the memo that I wasn't. I just like kind of did the, told everybody peace out. Gotcha. And keep in mind, when I'm in Boston, I'm in my own car. I don't depend on it. I'm not the type of guy that's like, hey man, can you give me a ride?
What did he call it?
Nah. I don't need your hoodie. I don't need a ride. I don't need a cigarette. I don't need nothing. You're not going to use that. And listen, I'm just red.
Hey, damn it.
I don't need nothing from you. I'm good. I nothing but love. I appreciate
You
it,
don't need
but
nothing
I'm good.
from anybody, but then you're simping for money here. You realize that, JFK? Or do you? I know what this is. I finally figured it out. You're treating YouTube as your performance, and the monies are tip. It's a tip. It's just like if you're going to perform in a bar, you get tips. So that's what this is. You get tips. All right. Well, people, my tips are up there. The Venmo's up on top there. All right. I need tips like JFK. Actually, I got my first tip a couple of days ago. I should have never brought that up because now I'm not going to remember who sent it. But I got one tip. I really did. It was for $5. So JFK, I'm on my way, man. I'm on my way up. JFK. I figured it out. So JFK, these are just tips for his performance. And this is a good performance tonight or this morning, whenever you watch this today. This is a good performance.
Good. I'm good. I'm great.
I'm good.
I'm good. And you?
I'm good.
What are we eating? You want to buy me a cheeseburger?
Yeah.
What type of cheeseburger are you gonna buy me? Is it McDonald's?
No.
Burger King? Five Guys?
Yeah,
Tasty Burger?
Yeah, maybe.
What are we eating? But that's how I am. So I ended up just, moving the way I moved and called it a night.
Okay.
But I ended up over there because I'm getting
Back to the
calls.
telly, right?
Like, hey, man, come through. Let's play spades. And honestly,
You had a
once the
good time.
spades conversation came about,
Oh my God.
I'm like, man, I haven't played spades for a while. I'm down to play some spades.
All right.
Yeah. I'm good at spades.
Oh, see,
I'm good at whist. I'm good at cards.
I was good at cards.
That's something I'm good at. I'm down to do it. I mean, I haven't played in so long. Let's go.
All right.
All good. All love.
JFK's a good card player.
And you know the crazy part about this? We're all grown.
All grown.
The crazy part is everybody is grown people. It
Yeah.
was all respect, but the one dude, he had an issue.
Yeah, because
He can't control his issues.
no,
He's still
he
caught
thought
up.
you were trying
that
to
system.
get his girlfriend.
He's still caught up in like it was disloyal to him. Like, wait a minute, you guys went over this girl's house
Well, it
that
was
I see and I date, and I wasn't there. That's disrespectful.
well.
Yo, my man, we're not in the feds no more, my dude. Well, you're not in the feds. We're not in jail no more.
All right.
No one's even thinking like that.
Okay.
And no one's even on the lines of that. And your mind is still there. And then you wonder why you're in the situation that you're in.
But again, it all comes down to the girl, right? That's what it's all about. He thought you were after the girl. And you were acting like JFK show off, the star. So really, was it the guy's fault, or was he kind of right where everybody kind of disrespected him and went to his girlfriend's house when he wasn't there? I don't know, JFK. I guess I could see it both ways. I mean, if I'm in the presence of JFK show off, and he's looking at my girlfriend, man, look at you. I'd be jealous immediately. I'm telling you, I'm just being straight with you, JFK. Look at you. You're a badass. So I'm going to be jealous. Wow.
There's stupid. And then there's fucking Aaron Hernandez stupid. And don't get me wrong, the kid, he's been out of jail a long time now, this kid. He's been out for a while. But it seems that he's on one hell of a run.
Okay.
It seems like he's been drinking. As soon as he drinks, you go back to who you are, player. And I always say that on this channel. You are who you are, player. And sometimes...
Okay, did we hear that? You are who you are. He's saying that on this channel. You are who you are. But JFK is trying to tell you that he's not that way now.
People just are who they are. They're firecrackers. You tell them, hey, man, I don't want to see you get in trouble. They take that as disrespect, as you saying to them that they're weak. What you mean you don't want to see me get in trouble? What are you saying? That I can't fight? No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you can't fight. I'm saying I don't want to see you fight and get in trouble. And it's like, man, and it's just a reminder
But
of where
you
the
like,
mindset
but
is
you
at.
like to put Jabril in a situation where he's kind of being defensive and everything. This guy is something else. Wow. I can't believe it. I hadn't done anything with JFK shows in a long time, and I miss this guy. Man, he is a piece of work. He is a piece of work. And the people that believe him, wow. It's just hilarious.
With people, the stinking thinking. And so when I go out to places like this and I'm reminded that this is still going on,
Yep.
the simping on the internet and the simping and all these fake scenarios and this manipulation that goes on in these spaces on live streaming, it's absolutely meaningless to me, because the streets, that mentality in the streets where I come from, where unfortunately where I go back to, and not meaning I go back to the streets, but if I go to an event, it's possible that I could bump into someone from them spaces in time.
Okay.
And all that energy,
Comes
it doesn't matter how long the years went by,
and then
that energy still is there.
You become angry.
And I can't turn into,
with will and
hey, let's the kumbaya shit. No, I have to be on my P's and my Q's.
Oh yeah.
Because you never know when it's gonna go down.
Oh.
And you gotta look around.
Look around.
Look around. So when I see people in here trying to, do these things and talk tough and dox people and make these scenarios up and act like there's something more happening than there is, than that actually is in these spaces of the live streams.
Oh, okay.
Just to gain an audience, just to get some type of pop. It's meaningless to me. It's a joke.
It's meaningless.
Because the streets.
So
you go to the bar tonight.
Everything
and you drink a couple of beers.
Think about that for a second. So everything he said about the Glare, Turtle Boy, Ray from Dallas, Rat House Media, he was after them for a while. Broken Baker, he was after him. So that's just meaningless. He was just joking. Just joking around. Got to forgive him. He's turning over a new leaf, everybody. Come on now.
It could be a dude in there that's having a bad day, and you might end up with a bottle over your head.
Oh.
And I don't give a shit. That's the reality of it.
Right?
The reality of it, you could be at a stop sign and you cut somebody off and you stick up your middle finger and he might jump out the car with a pistol and blow your face off.
Oh, jeez.
That's the reality of what the fuck is really going on. There is a lot of evil out there. And when you come into these spaces to kind of take the point home, there's a lot of simping going on in these places where we get soft.
Yep.
And we get caught up thinking everything's sweet. Everything's not sweet, man.
You gotta get tips.
Everything's not sweet. There's people struggling.
Yeah.
It's a rigid system. And
right
it's
now you're
broken,
struggling.
and it's going to remain broken because it just is what it is. If you got love for Boston Brandy, put your peace signs up. Boston Brandy's in the house. What up, Boston Brandy? How you feeling, girl, with that smile? How we doing? You smiling today? I know you are. Beans and rice for this lady. Oh, I love it. Save me some on that plate. What are we doing? Jasmine rice? We doing some jasmine rice?
All right.
We doing some jasmine? We doing some jasmine rice?
How about brown?
Brown rice?
Yeah.
She says, the justice, I am so sick and tired of whiny people in my life. Yeah. I mean, it's like the tale of two generations. Like, I was saying that earlier. Like, I just see, like,
JFK's
when I talk to the younger kids, I feel like there's always this underlying theme.
Talking a lot about the younger kids.
They're looking for that. Because that's what it is, right? Like, it's easy to get attention that way. It's easy to say I'm being bullied. It's easy to say that this person don't like me. You get a reaction.
That's the way you did it.
You get more reaction doing that than you get when
bullying me.
You say I'm chasing my goals. It's like a fact. Like if you come on strong nowadays, people take that as you trying to be somebody. You're lying. You're looking for internet approval. They don't take you as genuine, and you don't get much of a reaction. Now, what the kids have mastered and people mastered that the more and more you simp, and the more and more you look for sympathy and say, poor me, people react to it now. Because I feel like that was like the shift. Like people feel like they have to, because you just never know. And I understand there's some people who are going through some real shit, and that you do want to look for the signs. But there's a lot of people who are bullshitting. So you always got to keep that eye open for them bullshitters. And you got to look at them like this. But give them that look, man. You got to give them that look.
Yeah, you got to give them that look.
I seen Chimmy. She said something early. She said she's, she's into humanity and she feels that there could be change, and there definitely could be.
An excuse,
but that's what I'm saying. The people who are trying to change,
you see that,
you can see that too. The people that are trying to change.
Jimmy's back. Mental health is not an excuse to be a deviant. Respectfully, JFK. Jimmy's helping you, isn't she? She's trying to help you. She's trying to help you turn the corner. But that Jimmy's smart.
But I feel like the rules just been, like we watered a lot of things down. We're accepting a lot of things. Like sobriety is one of them. Like I don't question anybody's sobriety, because that's really not for me to question anybody's sobriety, because I wouldn't want somebody to go out there and do fake fentanyl pills or to do fentanyl and die.
You lie because you're always questioning Will's sobriety or his drinking or Turtle Boys. So you lie straight out, Randall. You forget what you lie about. You forget it, I guess. I don't think you forget it. You just want us to forget. That's what you want. But we don't. We don't. So you got, Randall, come on.
Right? So if they're doing methadone or they're doing Wellbutrin or Suboxone or whatever, all these different type of drugs, these I forget, it's my mind, I just lost my thought. But if they're doing these things to keep them off the hard drugs, then
it's not sobriety.
Hey, who am I to judge? But that's not sobriety.
I see it.
It just is
with you.
You know what I mean? Like it isn't, because you're cheating it. Like even smoking weed. Like someone will say, well, I don't do hard drugs no more, but I still smoke weed. I mean, I get it. Some would say that weed's not a drug. Okay, true. But what about the kids who have mental health issues that don't know they have mental health issues or anxiety issues, and they start smoking the weed? How many people ever smoked weed and had an anxiety attack? Put your peace signs up if you had an anxiety attack smoking weed. Has that ever happened to anybody in here? They smoked weed and had a straight anxiety attack.
Sure, it happened.
Never happened to anybody. Becky had one. Bailey Brunette had one.
Of course,
I don't know how to pronounce your name. YT, I'll just say, had one.
Yeah.
In public many times. Oh, goddamn. Old Pats is Dead had one.
Wow.
And it's weird, right? Because it's like you still smoke it, though. Like I had like panic attacks, but like I'll still smoke it after. Yes. Like I'll have one and then I'll smoke a couple times later and I won't have one. And then I'll end up, some shit will end up happening again. I mean, it's a shitty feeling, man. But what about the kids who don't know what a panic attack is and haven't lived a long enough life to even understand? Because like I said it in my song,
oh no.
What's that? 10 Toes. It's on, if you guys don't have it, it's on Bandcamp. I hate to keep plugging it, but it's new, it's fresh. So I'm going to keep plugging it because I think it's a pretty good album. If you guys are interested, you can check out the whole stream, the Wellness Check stream, and see how it was made and meet the people who were involved in it. I think it's a pretty cool concept. It's just not the music. It's a whole...
It was horrible.
Thing. So check that out. But the name of the song is 10 Toes Down. And in the song said, I said, have you ever had an anxiety attack thinking it's death? Like not knowing if it's death, I said. Have you ever had an anxiety attack not knowing if it's death? Like when you have them anxiety attacks, like you don't know like if it's the end, right? Because that's the first thing your mind goes to, like, oh my God, is this it? At least for me, that's what I thought. I thought like, well, this feeling, I can't key this feeling. I don't know what this feeling is. So is this the feeling that you get before you die? Jimmy said that's why I stopped. Laugh out loud. Tracy's throwing up her peace sign. Sleepy weepy for Christy. What the duck says. I think it ties back to what we were saying last night. The generation who felt unseen is overcorrecting, and now the new generation of whiny bitches where everyone needs a trophy. I mean, thank God for What the Duck, because your man JFK is on these crazy rants, and What the Duck is putting context to what the fuck I'm trying to say. And that's why she's a mod, and that's why she's Mama Duck. So basically, this is what I've been trying to say. I think, thank you. You know, the generation unseen, Now we're overcorrecting things, right? Yep, I dig it. And the new generation of whiny bitches, and everybody needs a trophy
But see,
for sure.
you're
But
kind
I'm
of a
not
whiny
mad
bitch
at that.
though, too.
I'm not mad being.
A whiny bitch?
I'm not mad being compassion for young kids, for the kids. You
Okay.
know what I mean? Like the kid who isn't athletic, the kid who doesn't get how to play softball, the
Oh,
kid that doesn't know how to shoot the basketball right. I'm okay with, you know, giving them love, and making them feel good and keep trying. Because
okay.
in our generation, if you weren't good at it, just don't do it. I feel like you can learn something. Like Larry Bird, he wasn't the biggest athlete,
No.
right?
You
But
work
he
at it,
learned to be. And look at him.
right?
Look at how great. I mean, have you ever watched Larry Bird reels?
The
Like
best.
he wasn't an athlete. Like he wasn't born athletic. I mean,
No.
there's some kids who, they jump off the porch. They're doing backflips. They got six packs. They could throw a football. Like everything you give to them, these kids can do
Larry
it. No
between the
problem.
ears.
Larry Bird was not one of them,
No.
but he ended up being that. Right? He ended up
Larry
doing it in
Bird
his
between the
way.
ears was
So
incredible.
you can learn, and I feel like it's okay to do that. It's okay to praise the kids, give them love, and say keep going because they could learn it if their passion is there and that's something
See,
they want to do.
Boston, when you think of it, the Celtics, you had Larry Bird, who was so determined. His passion for the game was incredible. But then you had another guy. And just think if Larry Bird and Len Bias would have been on the same team. Len Bias did exactly what you're talking about on the other side of this. Len Bias, after being drafted, goes out and gets cocaine, has a party, and dies. Len Bias and Larry Bird were going to be on the same team in Boston. If you don't know who Len Bias is, Google him. Watch the way he played the game. He had all the talent in the world, but he didn't have the passion. He didn't have that determination that he needed to stay away from all that other stuff. Sad stories. Larry Bird was a successful story. Len Bias was not. Both happened Boston, the Celtics.
They can learn it. I feel like we shouldn't push them away. It's the point of like when you get to a certain spot, don't use that tactic, knowing that you can use that because it's an option, right? It's an option to simp. It's an option to be whiny. It's an option to, chase attention and to get something for it. If you're doing it to manipulate people and to get something for it, I feel like you need to stop that shit because it's because it's just not the right thing to do. It's not right. Because now you're lying to people. You're making people think you're more worse off than you are when you're actually capable. And there's people that you're stepping in the way who actually really got problems.
You're lying to people.
And you could see the two, but you can see the difference, of the people who really got issues and the people that are bullshitting for sure.
Definitely.
But then it goes back to the generation of our generation that these people, they can't let certain things go.
Right there.
They take things as slights.
Right
When
there.
they get mad and upset, when they're doing bad, they put it on other people's shoulders. Their life ain't right, so let's just blame somebody else. Let's just be fucked up to everybody else. Let's make everybody. Let's be a joy kill. Your friend comes out the gym. He's like, "Hey man, I'm doing good. I just benched 275," and you're like, "Yeah, so what?"
Yeah.
I just got a raise at the job. Yeah, so what? That job will fire you. You're missing it. You don't understand. The only mine is, I know a dude who saved a shelter dog. One of my friends saved a shelter dog. He goes home to his friend, tells his friend, I saved the dog. You know what the kid tells him?
Save the dog.
That dog's going to turn on you. That dog's going to attack you one day. Like, bro,
nice.
that you think that's the right advice to give the guy? The guy just did the right thing and saved the fucking dog. And you're telling him that the dog. Like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing? The only minus yo.
But see, that's kind of like what you do, Randall. Like when people don't agree with you, then you say, well, find a bathroom, find a sink, and then hit your head off the sink and then fall backwards. It's kind of the same thing, Randall. This guy really thinks He's pulling. What is he doing? He really thinks people are this stupid? My God.
Oh, that dog's going to attack you one day, man.
I don't know how much more I can take of this. I hope it's done here pretty soon.
I mean, you can't win. You know what I mean? Like, why? And I feel like, is it me, or do I feel like some of these people are doing, or maybe it's just my paranoia? And like, we came from that joy kill generation. I just can't be a joy killer. Like, if one of my friends pulls up and like, I'm not a real big dude on financing cars. I just never was. I always bought my cars. I don't care if they're older. You know, I get it. You buy a new car or you lease a new car. It's brand new. It's definitely a vibe, you know, because when I get rentals or somebody I know gets a new car, I get in it and I'm like, wow,
yeah,
I probably should get a brand new car.
Yeah, you should.
You know, because it is a vibe. It definitely is. But I'm weird, man. I got my own ways, and I don't mind getting a car that's 5-7 years old. Shit, even my car that I have that I drive, you know, I like old schools too. I like old cars, man.
Yeah.
I'm an older cat, right? And you can do anything you want with it. So yeah. And what bridges the gap is the system, because if you stay in that pocket and you start lacking in your life as a young kid, you're going to find yourself on the stoop.
Okay.
And you're going to find yourself in the neighborhood, and you're going to find yourself around people you shouldn't be around. And that's the oldest rules in the book. You end up being around people you shouldn't be around.
Yep.
And then they end up pulling you down a hole.
Exactly.
And then you end up drinking. You end up smoking. You end up doing a crime. You end up doing something you shouldn't do. Then you end up with regret and guilt. And you can find yourself on Mass and Cash. You can find yourself in a cell. You can find yourself in the hospital. You can find yourself dead.
Yep.
You know, so don't put yourself in these situations, because you do not want to enter the dark side. Because here we are now in this age. I know for me, we fought our way out the dark side. And sometimes, you know, watching these true crime cases.
But you say that you can get out of the dark side by banging your head on the sink. That was just last week. JFK.
And seeing these things that are happening to Kelsey and Karen, the first thing that comes to my mind is that they entered the dark side.
Yeah.
And can they ever, at the age, well, she's 28, Kelsey 29, so she has, you know, more time, should I say, you know, to grow. But like Karen, she entered the dark side at 42, you know, 43, whatever, how old she was. And like, how do you turn it off? Because once you turn it on, you can't turn it off. And just imagine waking up every day being Karen Reed.
Yeah.
You know, like going to Starbucks, being Karen Reed. She's crazy.
Well,
imagine.
But she's a bigger star than you, JFK, in that area. I mean, look at the pedestal that Brian from LTL Media puts her on. So she's a bigger star. They're probably buying her the Dunkin' Donuts, the coffees, and everything.
You're smoking a fat blunt being Karen Reed. Do you think Karen Reed smokes big fat blunts?
No, she's a drinker.
Oh, man. Imagine the panic attack Karen Reed would have. Holy shit. God damn, Karen.
God damn.
Wow. Is a good idea right there. She should open a dispensary.
There you go.
That is a good idea. She would make bread. Like a Karen Reed strain.
There you go.
Weed.
There you go.
It's a good idea.
It's a good idea. Good idea. He likes it. Look at JFK. He likes it. Then somebody said in a different state.
In a different state, not Mass. Why not Mass?
Here we are. I feel bad doing this. Maybe I shouldn't pick on Randall that much. I got it, though. All right, let's hear it. Rockin' with the idiot Randall.
We've been rocking for 1 hour and 26 minutes. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you listening to me. I know I've been going on the loop. This is a live stream. If you didn't know, the live stream is a loop. We're looping around, and sometimes
it's a loop.
Take the block a couple times. But I'm just trying to tell everybody the system is broken. And this, what you see right here.
System is broken, Randall, because you're broken on YouTube. You know, 1 week you're bashing Turtle Boy, Glare, telling everybody to knock their heads on a sink. And now you're asking for forgiveness so you can make more money, so you can get some people back that are putting your views up. What's going on, Randall, with you? What's going on?
This right here is the reality of it. Karen Reed was a regular woman.
She was.
And I don't know if that's the
Not
right
guilty.
word. A citizen, should I say, and
Not
worked
guilty.
at a bank. And I mean, who would have ever thought like she would become the face of corruption?
Well, she did become the face of corruption, no doubt. But there's others. I mean, Kelsey Fitzsimmons, Sandra Birchmore. There's others in that Boston area, Massachusetts as a whole. Everybody, I thank you for checking this out. Randall's kind of turning over a new leaf. Let's see if he can hold on. I told him if he started doing good, I'd quit picking on him. But I just don't believe him right now. I think he's bullshitting us. But we'll see. Let's see what happens after court today with Turtle Boy and how he talks about that tonight if he goes on live. Let's see what happens. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you that checks this out. Please hit the like, hit the share, and, of course, subscribe. And I will be thankful every day for you all doing that. Have yourself a good one, everybody. You have been listening to Matt Stork Media. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Remember, no one ever made a difference by being like everyone else. It's amazing what people can achieve when they're left alone.